Ladies and gents, welcome to the channel. Here we are in the cockpit of the DC Designs Concorde from Microsoft Flight Sim, and we are going to fly it around the Mach Loop. Yes, someone requested it, and I'll give thanks to them in the description below, but we are going to see if it's possible. Now, I'm avoiding any conversation about whether this is a simulation or a game. I'm also avoiding any conversation about how realistic the flight dynamics are. They do feel decent for what is a large airliner, but whether they're perfect, who knows? Who cares? It is just having a bit of fun. I'm going to drop the nose down to 5 degrees, if that's what that is. And I'm going to keep my speed low just to see if I can pull some high alpha, some high AOA around the corner just to help me out. Now, I have got afterburner available if I need to. So let's give this a go. Approaching CAD east and west at the 12 o'clock. Imagine if you were a photographer on the hillside now. That would be awesome. But my aim is to go around it successfully. That means not hitting anything. I promised the museum I'd hand it back in one piece, and that is what I'm going to do. I don't know what's happening with all these trucks. They seem to be driving all over the hillside. This turn here on the left is where it's won or lost, because it's fairly sharp and it's going to be tricky. Having the burner, bringing it round. How's the speed? Speed is stable at 250. It's coming around nicely. Nice. Success. Now, of course, if I increase my speed, because I don't have much performance in terms of lift on this airplane, or this model, should I say, it's very difficult to get it to go around a tight corner. So keeping my speed low is the key here, I believe. And it's working so far. Oh, that's max backstick. Oh, look at the spluff coming off the wings. Beautiful. The notch there, that'll do nicely. Need some turning room now for this left turn. So we're down the south end of the loop. This is where Mach Loop is, where the loop gets its name from. And I've done this in a 747, in the sim of course, and I've also done it at supersonic speeds in the F-15, also by DC Design, I believe. But there is no way of getting this Concorde to go supersonic around this loop. Well, not around the corners at least. Yes, there we go. Let's put the nose up. Let's get some low level going. Oh, not too fast, otherwise I'll find myself probably not turning at all. And yes, I know the speed is probably way too fast for this nose being down. But again, I care not. Look at that shadow. Looks like a dart. Oh, don't go down. Don't go down. Oh, that was a little close, wasn't it? He says. It is sluggish. It is definitely a sluggish aeroplane. That makes it more fun. If it was easy, where's the fun in that? Nice. Okay, here is the final corner where I could come a cropper. We'll hug the right hand side. This forest in the 12 o'clock is a good point to aim at. I'm 350 knots though, that is going to be a bit of a killer. Hopefully we'll wash some of that off in the turn. Whistling through the hillsides. 300 knots. Yes, look at that. cutting through the hillside like a slalom skier. Weather's looking pretty epic as well. So I think we'll finish this off with a bit of a flourish. We're down 250 knots. This bluebell to finish. Now that we've got a pretty straight line, let's light the fires and take it up. Yes, of course you wouldn't do this with a real Concorde. You couldn't. There aren't any left. But as far as this was a lot of fun. So if you get this Concorde, I think everyone should have a go around the Mach Loop. That's all for this video. I will see you in the next one.